It's all about love this morning. Yes, from morning glory to a glorious morning. We're talking money times. Yeah, it goes with your shirt, man. It looks very, very nice. But what are you laughing about? Let's talk about money. This is serious. This is serious. So when it comes to investing, I mean, there are icons we look at, you know, like your Warren Buffett and your Richard Branson, people that know how to work with money. What's their general philosophy kind of thing? Well,
Katlego, if you look at somebody like Warren Buffett, you know, his philosophy is very, very, very simple. The first rule in investing is don't lose your client's money.
That's a good one to have.
And the second rule is don't forget the first rule. Okay, so...
That's not always so easy to do, though.
Yeah, but, you know, the one thing that we are very sensitive about in terms of managing clients' wealth is if we look at this slide over here, you know, we've got the main issues that drive investors' confidence in the market, what addresses their behavior, and you'll see, you know, in a time when the markets are great, if we look at the 5 years before the recession in the world, you know, you could throw money at any asset manager and they'd be making money for you. So there was a lot of excitement, there was a lot of thrill, a lot of euphoria, and you'll have a lot of people saying, what? Manage risk? Yeah. Come on, you know, I'm making money, everything's happening, cocktails are flowing, everything's great. But then when things start coming down, there's things like anxiety, denial, fear, which leads to desperation, where people are clutching around to try and mitigate the effects of a downward market. And, you know, the other thing that Warren Buffett makes very clear is that you shouldn't be watching the yo-yo. In other words, all the ups and downs that you see...
For instance, this is a yo-yo, this part
Absolutely, and this could happen in a day or a month or a year. But you shouldn't be looking at the market from this perspective. If we look at the second slide that we've got, we look at the Dow Jones over the last 100 years. And you'll see a lot of sideways movements and a couple of bulls and a bears. So you look at the massive bear year in 1929.
Down,
And at the moment, they're actually looking at a sideways movement in the market, specifically from the America perspective, since 2000 already. So although we've had that slight correction, it's pretty much been a sideways market. So what should people be doing in terms of their money? And in terms of managing that wealth.
Right now, I mean, we're looking at it right now. Obviously,
at the moment, yes.
Shows, but I mean, right now.
And why? Because at the moment, there's a lot of shocks in the market which are causing people to then want to climb in, and then they want to climb out, and then they want to climb in because of this sideways movement. If we look at the last slide, we'll actually have a look at the actual skill set behind your money. This is the majority of the biggest asset managers in South Africa during the recessionary period.
They did not do too well at all.
Correct, but look what some asset managers did during that period in terms of protecting your wealth, and as we said, don't lose your clients' money. Look at that and make sure that you're assessing your portfolio at least quarterly to make sure that you don't have that kind of scenario where at the moment you're back at levels equivalent to 2008.
Wow.
If that wasn't done properly.
So you say it's about looking at the skill set of your particular asset manager, not really looking at the big advertising that's going on out there.
Absolutely. Don't be fooled by advertising campaigns. Don't read the paper, because that's where people get a lot of their sensationalism driven into the investor behavior. Rather link yourself with appropriate risk strategy, risk management strategy, and the right skill set behind the people that are managing your wealth. Well, and then Valentine's Day will be a happy day.
Your skill set is helping us a lot. Thank you very much, Mr.
It's only a pleasure.
Really, really appreciate it. So there you have it from Mr. Warren Wilkinson himself. Plus, he wears very nice shirts as well. Wow. Warren, have you ever heard of Buhu?
Buhu, yes.
So you know what it is?
Yes.
You know how it works?
Yeah, but I don't.
But if you at home don't know, don't worry, you'll find out in a second. And if you don't want to have a wardrobe malfunction like he just had 5 seconds ago, he had to take off his shirt and put on a new one. Also keep watching, because Jane Sue has some news about celebrity wardrobe malfunctions, all here on Expresso on SABC3.